Carson. I'm excited to jump in. And for anyone watching this, all of the pastors, leaders in the church, we love you so much. And we're excited just to share a little bit about Involve, a little bit about what we're doing here. Really, we want to provide these to you every single week and just to resource you with all the things Involve has got going on. So, really, this one is our first one. We just want to share a little bit about who we are, who Carson is, to kind of get into the mind of the founder and really just resource you and again give you more information as much as we can to give clarity who we are, what we're doing, and really how we're loving on you and resourcing you. So, Carson, the floor is yours. Share a little about who you are, really the genesis of Involved Chat right now.
Sure. Yeah. Carson. I'm a church nerd, self-proclaimed, and
Let's
that
go.
just means I like church, and I'm a part of a great church here in California. End up spending a lot of time sitting at the church and working. I just like to be surrounded by what's most important, and when I'm at church, it just reminds me, hey, this is important. Build the house, and basically the whole genesis of building this product has been being in ministry, being on staff at a church, being in a very dynamic environment for a long time, and just being bombarded with messages and having
Mhm.
no good way to manage that. And I remember serving on different teams at different locations, and you get to be in, I don't know, 10, 15 good group messages that are rolling every week. And you're like, wow, if I'm not at this campus, I still get all of these messages even when I'm not rostered there to be there, right? So I was like, there's got to be a better way. And that's when I really had the idea for Involve. Basically, let's make a group message where when you're not rostered, you're not notified. And that was the whole premise of the beginning of Involve. And we just wanted to be a better communication platform that brought really the relevant information forward and left everything that was irrelevant, accessible, but not, hitting your push notifications and bugging you when you're on vacation or at a different location or, maybe just sitting in service one weekend. Praise God.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah. I love that. Maybe share a little bit about like the current top features that you like churches are telling you, oh my gosh, this has been so incredible having.
what's really cool is at first it's just like, well, this is just another messaging platform. But as people learn and dive a little deeper into the settings, they're like, I just got a text today from someone who manages kids and different teams for their church. And they're like, wow, I just didn't know the full breadth of I can build my teams. I can clearly communicate to teams and basically, have a conversation, but some things that you reference over and over again, you don't have to scroll up to go find those details again. They're right
Mhm.
right inside the group, kind of pinned, if you will, to an event. And yeah, it just that's one of the biggest aha moments is all the tools that people discover once they see what's beyond just having a conversation over an
Yeah.
Involve versus somewhere else. Yeah.
What I love is it's so much more than just a text platform. Like it's
Right. Right.
really what we're creating is an all-in-one platform seamlessly. So maybe share a little bit about the vision of like what are we trying to attain? What is the big picture here for Involved Chat?
Yeah. Well, I would say that the biggest picture in a word that just is, I don't know, all around me is retention in church. I know that churches work so hard to get someone through next steps, getting them serving on a team, and over a 4 or 5 year period, I know a lot of churches have complete turnover where they have all new people serving on teams, and basically, where did those people go? They're in that back door. Some people don't like that saying of, let's shut the back door, but it's true that there are doors that people are exiting your church, and we basically want to make a communication tool that makes it very clear, makes it very easy for someone to basically join a team, get the right communication, get the relevant communication. And I think that's been the aha moment for a lot of people that see the product and don't get the notifications. And I know that there's different ways you can use the product as well. There are big plans for it being more than just a messenger, although it's a communication tool. We want to build features around
Mhm.
communication. One of the biggest ones that I'm most excited about is task management. Basically, churches are using a lot of things. Like, just think about serving on a team at any church. They're going to say, download WhatsApp. This is what we use to talk as a team. Download
Mhm.
Planning Center. This is how we plan our services and get your resources. Download, this other app over here for different things. And next thing you know, you've asked a lot of them. It's a lot of big asks, a lot of things you're downloading. And if we can streamline that into one place where you can have your
Mhm.
conversation and other things. And then, like, let's say you're really involved in church. Maybe you're just a volunteer. We always talking about getting more volunteers, getting more people involved. And often that means like, well, now you need to be in our project management software for some of these big churches with large systems. So yeah, you're now training someone to learn like 5 different products. And if we could get them really proficient in one and bring more value into one place, that's really been the goal. Is like, can we have a better line of communication here? And what are some of the things that a volunteer also needs to see and have access to where they can still stay in one product? So task management is going to be big. I'm very excited about that coming soon.
Let's go. I love that. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this. Again, we're going to put this out every week for you just to resource you, to keep you updated on Involved Chat. We think it's important to communicate to you straight from any platform we can reach you and talk to you. So, see you next week. We're so excited. Message us if you need anything from us. We'd love to serve you in any way we can. Boom.
Easy.
All right,
All
I'll
right.
press stop. Yeah, I did what I did.